If you're already trading with platforms like Zerodha, Grow, Angel, then all these trading platforms, but you do not know anything about crypto trading, then this video will definitely help you out, because in this video I'm going to explain what is the basics of crypto trading, how you can open an account and get started with crypto trading. So I'll explain the complete difference between equity trading and crypto trading and how one can get started with it easily. I've already posted a detailed video about the basics of crypto trading. So if you're totally new, I would recommend you to watch that video first so that it can give you the complete idea behind what is crypto trading, what is the reason behind why people are buying cryptos. When I'm not trading in stocks, obviously there is a business associated with it, but with respect to crypto coins there is no such business. So in that case, how does a coin really moves up? So all these questions are addressed in that previous video. The link for that video is already given in the description, so once you check that you will have a better idea. So now coming back to the comparison between equity trading and crypto trading, I'll just give a small brief details about it. Say with respect to crypto, obviously it is going to be 24/7, Monday to Sunday, all days 24/7 it's going to run, so there is no specific timing. And just like in equity trading, you have certain list of companies where there are certain companies which are part of F&O, and there are certain companies which are part of cash market. So we have some 6,000 to 7,000 listed entities in India. Out of that, some 220 stocks are in futures. Similarly, in crypto also, we have so many coins, but mostly, the majority of the transaction happens with the top coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, these coins. And again, in these coins, there are approximately around 120 to 130 stocks which are part of futures. And the same set of coins are also there in the spot. The only difference is only two exchanges allows you to trade currently where maximum concentration happens. One is Delta Exchange and another one is CoinDCX. In CoinDCX, the difference is it allows you to transact in cash market as well as in futures. Whereas in Delta Exchange, it allows you to trade only in futures. That is a major difference. So with respect to overall volatility, say for an example, in India, when you trade with stocks like Adani or any of these highly volatile stocks, it can move up easily. So in one day, 10 to 20%. But with respect to crypto, there are certain coins which can move more than 50% in one day. So that is why most of the traders really love crypto, because of the huge volatility, huge opportunity that it gives. So now let's get back to the platform on how you can open an account and get started with it. And before I start explaining about how do you get started with opening an account, I want to give a disclaimer that just like how I am an authorized partner with respect to Dun or Alice Blue, these kind of brokers, I'm also an authorized partner with respect to CoinDCX and Delta Exchange platforms. So you can open an account using the link which I have mentioned in the description. And once you open a link, all you have to do is enter your PAN number, give your email details and phone number. Automatically the KYC happens. Once the KYC happens, you just need to upload your bank details and your Aadhaar card and all this authentication. Once it is enabled, then your account gets activated in 24 hours. And once it is activated, then you can transfer your funds from your bank account to your trading account. So once your profile is verified, you will get a confirmation like this. Your complete verification is done, and then you just have to deposit your funds to this account. So how do you deposit? Say for an example, if you have an account of with Zerodha or Angel, it gets linked to your bank account. So say suppose if you wanted to transfer 1,000 rupees, you just add it through net banking and it gets added to your trading account. Similarly, if you click on deposit now, it would show you how much money you wanted to add. Say suppose I want to add 1,000 rupees. I click on continue to pay. Then it would show me there is an option where you have to transfer from your bank account through another virtual account of yours through IMPS. So only through IMPS you can transfer, not through UPI, not through NEFT. And just click on continue. Then it would give you the details like the account number and what is the IFSC code, the actual your name which is being opened in your account, and what is the bank account and what is the account current type. That's all. So you just have to enter these information in your bank account, so as a beneficiary. So once it is added, then you can transfer the funds to this virtual account. So immediately whatever the money that you transfer immediately gets reflected here. So once the fund get added, there are two different options where you can trade. You would be able to see all the list of coins which has been trading in the platform in CoinDCX, and you can see what are the list of coins that has moved up. Like as I've told you earlier, There are multiple coins out there which can move more than 20%, 30% in single day. It can also fall down more than 15%, 20% in single day. Say suppose if I wanted to make a transaction. So I have two options here. I can trade in spot or I can trade in futures. So let's first check out the spot, because Coin-D6 is the only platform that allows you to trade in spot. So where you can buy the BTC in INR, that is what I meant. So if I click on INR here, where you would be able to see how much Bitcoin is trading, how much ETH is trading, how much Solana is trading. Say Solana is currently trading around 21,400 rupees. So if I click on this, you would be able to see what is the bid and ask. Usually there is a 200 rupees difference. So spreads are usually higher when you trade in spot. You have to keep this in mind. So if I see the same Solana in USDT, I won't see this much of spread difference. So I'll just get back to the normal USDT. If I check, check this out. So now it is Solana. If you check now, it is both trading at the same price of 232. It is 22 cents, it is 25 cents. Just 0.03 cents is the difference. So the slippages are very minimal when you trade in USDT rather than in INR. So INR I would recommend only for investing, not for trading. Say suppose if I wanted to just keep buy a Solana shares, so one Solana is equal to 21,000 rupees. So the difference between trading in equity and trading in crypto is, when you're trading in equity, you have to buy the number of shares in 1 share, 10 share, 15 share, 20 shares, like that. But in crypto, you can buy in fractional units. So instead of buying one Solana for 21,000, what I can do is, like, I can click on buy Solana, and then I can mention like, okay, I wanted to buy it only for 200 rupees. So whatever the money that you mention, it would tell you like, I wanted to buy it for 300 rupees. So when you buy it for 300 rupees, then the number of quantity that you can buy is 0.014. So now if I click on just buy sold, then the order gets executed immediately. So now I can buy the overall, whatever the BTC, ETH, whatever the coin you wish. You can just mention how much money that you wanted to invest in it based on INR. I can mention 300 or can mention 400, and automatically the transaction happens. Be it BTC or be it any coin, you can transact in INR. This is how you can do it. In case if you wanted to do it without any slippages like these kind of differences, then you can use USDT. So in USDT, what you can do is directly you can click on here. Say you have to buy USDT. Now I have transferred, say suppose 1,000 rupees to my account. So what I can do is I can just go directly click on Insta, and this would allow me to buy USDT. Say 1 USDT is 91 rupees. Say I wanted to buy USDT. Currently I have, say suppose 5,000 rupees. Whatever USDT if you want, you can just buy it. Say suppose I wanted to buy 10 USDT. So whatever the money, say if I wanted to buy it for 100 INR, it will tell you how much USDT you will get. Say I wanted to buy it for 500 INR. So it shows insufficient balance because you have to add more funds. Say suppose I have 300 INR, then it will tell me you can get 3.2 USDT. So now I'll buy USDT. So immediately the USDT is bought. Now I can go and buy the same coins in USDT instead of INR, so that the slippages will be very minimal. Say suppose I wanted to buy ETH now, so I can click on ETH, and then I can enter how much ever the USDT that I want. Say I wanted to buy it for 3 USDT. So accordingly it will tell me this is the number of quantities that you will get. So I can click on buy ETH. That's all. The order gets placed immediately. So whatever the transaction that has happened, it gets reflected in your Coins wallet. If you could see, there are multiple wallets, Coins wallet, Futures wallet, and everything. So we made all the transaction in spot, so it gets reflected in Coins wallet. If I'm making a transaction in futures, then it would get reflected in Futures wallet, where you get a higher leverage. So if I have $100, I have to put all this $100 if I'm trading in spot. But similarly, if I trade in futures, I don't need to put $100. Say I'll tell you, I wanted to buy BTC for $300. So I'm going to buy 300 for 300 worth of dollars. I wanted to buy BTC, which means 0.002 BTC I will get. But in order to buy this, you don't need to put 300 US dollars. Instead, your overall margin that gets blocked is only $2.5. That's all. So if you just click on buy, then automatically the transaction happens where the BTC is bought now. So as long as BTC moves up, the overall P&L gets reflected here, and the overall margin blocked is also very minimal because the leverage is much higher. So make sure you don't risk on a higher exponential basis, because even a slight movement can liquidate you. So you just need to use it in case if you don't want to put all your money in just one trade. Just block it for couple of days, so that the overall margin is blocked is very minimal, and accordingly you can take the trade. And the overall charges with respect to equity will always pay just 20 rupees per order, no matter what, whether we trade with 1 lakh or 10 lakh, the brokerage is capped at 20 rupees. Whereas in crypto, the brokerage is always calculated on turnover basis, which is 0.05%. Say for an example, I buy BTC and sell BTC for, say, suppose I invest $1,000 and then sell it for $1,000. So whereas my overall turnover is $2,000. So for this $2,000, I'll be charged just $1 as my fee. That is all. So based on, say, suppose if I'm trading with $2,000, instead of that, if I'm trading with $200, then I'll be charged much lesser. I'll be charged just 50 cents. So higher the capital, higher the transaction charges. But still, that is also very minimal, which is 0.05% of the overall turnover. So this is how you can get started with trading in crypto. So just like how we started with equity trading, start with a very minimal capital. Initially transact in INR with a very minimal capital, buy and hold it for a few days, and then try to sell it, and then move to buying USDT, and then using that you trade in futures, where don't block full capital. Just say suppose if you're having $100, just take 2x or 5x leverage and try to trade in Bitcoin on a swing trading basis and try to sell it. Then you get used to the platform, you get used to how the overall crypto equity trading works, and then start moving from these top 5 coins. Other than BTC, ETH, Ripple, Solana, there are multiple coins out there which are available that keeps trading on a higher volatility range. So that you can move at a later point of time, but initially this is how you can get started with crypto and how you can get used to it. So hope I've conveyed whatever things that I wanted to convey. If you guys have any specific doubts in whatever things that I've explained, mention it in comments, I'll address it.